Feedback has been called the breakfast of champions, and you may wonder why they call it that. It's because it's their secret weapon to enhance their performance and ensure that they are performing at maximum level. And a sportsman, whatever your favorite sport is, gets tons of feedback on everything from their behavior on the field to how they swing a racket in tennis or kick a ball in football. Similarly, you can make feedback your secret weapon to a successful career. So how do you do that? Firstly, you need to set up an environment for feedback. And that means when you get it, you need to really ensure that you're accepting of it. So the first thing you do when anyone gives you feedback is you thank them. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. And then you ask a question. Now that question could be very different, but it could be, when did I do that? What would you suggest I do different? Do I do this often? It could be any question, but you want to ask a question, because when you ask a question, it says that you're interested in the feedback. And then you want to thank them again and say something like, I'm going to try and see if I can do better next time, or let me incorporate that. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. That's created a really good environment. And once you start creating a good environment where people are accepting of giving you feedback, then you can start asking questions. And you can ask people to give you feedback in 3 different ways. What should I continue doing? And that's an easy way for most people to come into giving you feedback because it's positive for them. And they're scared to give you feedback. Secondly, it might be, what should I start doing? So what am I not doing that I should be doing that could enhance my performance? And then the real one, what should I stop doing? Which is critical to know what you need to drop and do, just stop doing. And so you want to ask these questions and people can start giving you feedback. But if, when they're giving you feedback, you start defending or saying I didn't do it or arguing with them, they'll stop giving you feedback today and forever in the future. So you really need to create that environment in order to get feedback. Now, when you get feedback, you have a couple of choices to make. Is it valid or not? Because sometimes people give you feedback and it's wrong. They've got the wrong impression. You need to think in yourself, how did they create that wrong impression? What did I do to set off that wrong impression? And maybe that can help you think about doing something different. Sometimes they could actually have an error in fact. And it may be so significant, but only if it's significant, that you may want to wait 24 hours and then go back to them and say, I've really been thinking about that over the last day, and this is really what happened. I don't think you had the right story there, but thank you for the feedback, and please give it to me, whenever you get feedback. The final thing you want to do is, if you're starting a new job, you want to set up an environment of feedback, and you want to say to your boss and your colleagues, I really want to perform well in this job. If you see anything I'm doing that could be improved or I could do differently, could you tell me? And that gives them permission to give you feedback. So feedback is the breakfast of champions, and it could be your secret weapon to really being successful in your career. For information to be successful in your career or how to get that next job, go to our website, jobtoolbox.com.au. I'll repeat that, jobtoolbox.com.au. Look forward to seeing you there.